Welcome everybody to a Bullet Brawl Thursday. This is International Master Danny Rensch. This is where the magic happens. This is not actually Thursday while I'm recording this video. FYI, for the record, a little bit of an insight into the magic. Guess what? Not all Bullet Brawls are recorded on a Thursday, even though they happen on a Thursday, right? Who knew? Anyway, I'm going to try to win back this pawn on d5. This is sort of a thematic idea against this particular type of English, and a good idea, usually, for black. White doesn't like to allow this type of d5 interesting way to change the pawn structure in the center normally. If you want to back up this video and take a gander at the move order I played, it might serve you if you're somebody who's looking for a little something in these e5 Englishes for black. Might actually serve you to take a look at that. Not sure of the position I've actually achieved here, for the record, but we're going to go with it for now. Not like we have a choice, right? Saying we're going to go with it is like, well, choose the hand you've been dealt because you have no other choice. Why? Because you chose it. So you can take responsibility for your actions by always choosing what you've been given, instead of believing you are a victim. There's a little life philosophy for you. So, let's see here. This is not so good for my opponent. I like what's happened so far, so I'm going to be hopefully getting off to a 1-0 start in today's Bullet Brawl. We'll see if he wants a rematch. I think he does. He sure does, so let's see if we can repeat this thing, right? Rinse and repeat like a shampoo. Maybe I'll be recording some other more random Blitz sessions at some point here. Give you guys a little more things to think about, make these things a little more educational. My opponent has not moved right now, so that's a little frustrating. Is he going to abort the game after losing that game? I'm not exactly sure. Maybe connection issues on his part? I don't know. Well, there he is. So he took me by surprise. Maybe lose a little bit of time, but I guess we can see that he's not operating with the best connection, so that may cause some lag confusion, but that's okay. Let's rock and roll anyway. Alright, well here we have a Sicilian, now we have a Kalishnikov Sicilian. A lot of things can happen in this Kalishnikov. And white has the option of playing for c4 or just bringing the knights to c3. I like this idea of an early fianchetto because I saw Carlsen do it one time, and hey, if it's good enough for Magnus, it's good enough for me. This is sort of the newfound philosophy. It used to be if it's good enough for Caspi, it's good enough for me. But now Magnus is the hero of choice in most people's opening repertoires, most people's minds. He's going to get his pony in a little bit of a trouble. Well, I think he forgot that I'm just going to take that guy. The pawn on e5 is pinned. So that's not so bueno for him. I guess I'm going to have to go after this b7 pawn, because why not? A pawn is a pawn, no matter where you are from. Indeed, he is going after, I guess I'll offer a trade. I wish I had something fantastic here, something like this. Maybe I do have something fantastic here. Taking advantage of the knight. Is he forgetting that his rook is hanging? Not his best day today. Gladiator 10. Let's go ahead and keep playing until I can declare a victory. Maybe we'll have a Bullet Brawl marathon. Kind of need to take out some of my recent frustrations here, try to drive myself back to 2,500, though he's a good player, so I doubt I will win that many games in a row. And usually the main issue with playing games against lower-rated players is for every 5 games you win, you lose 1 game and you lose rating points. So you're like, boo-hoo, we don't want to hear it, Danny. Well, all right, I get it. I get that you don't want to hear it, but it doesn't mean I'm not allowed to express myself. Okay, higher rated players have feelings too. They have feelings too. No, they really don't. They're actually just all robots sent back from the future to teach the masses of chess theory and logic and positional consequences of their blunders. No, actually they're not. They're human beings. They are human beings just like me and you, okay? This is weird. This is weird because I'm playing like a doo-doo head. That's why it's weird. I should have just taken my pawn on f4 and had a better endgame. But sometimes you feel it, sometimes you don't. Right now, I don't really be feeling it. And plus I'm getting down on time, so time to pick it up. I'm really not that much worse despite the pawn disadvantage because I have what's called over here a 4-on-3. And his 4-on-2 is, in some ways, not even that effective. But I don't really want to give him the open file. I only have 20 seconds, so again, time to speed up a little bit, Danny. Let's put this knight into e4 here. Let's support the knight with c5. If he goes after these pawns, we have to get counterplay. This is our only hope. Our last-ditch hope is counterplay. There is no other way but counterplay. And it doesn't seem like a very good source of counterplay right now. It truly does not. What is this? Oh, he's checkmating me. Okay, well, good for him. So that's the problem. 11 points, just like that. Kaput. Well, let's try to play it again. And oops, that was a mouse slip. An accidental e3 when I meant to play e4 for realsies. That happens. All right, I'm gonna put this bishop on d3, and I'm going to castle, and I'm gonna put my knight on e5 because that's where it belongs for the best of attacks. Interesting. We'll go ahead and bring the knight to c3. Wait a second. Can he really take this this bishop on b2? Maybe he can. Maybe I'm not actually trapping the queen, but I do at least win my piece back on b7. And so the attack potentially rages on. Really, he thinks he can get away with this, huh? I tend to doubt his math. Now, I have a couple options after bishop e4. I can actually take on d7, I can take on c3 and threaten checkmate, and I can also, I'm going to take on c3, but I could also just brought the rook back to b3, attack the queen, and unleash the discovery. He is trying to defend. Interestingly enough, he is defending for the moment. But we will see if the moment can be undone right now. Let him get this attack here. At the very least, my attack should be able to continue on here. Although I don't have a ton of time, so I do need to be careful. Oh, that was just a silly mistake by me. Did not actually mean to do that. What is he doing now? I don't know, actually. Okay, but now I can take here. Now I can take there. Now I can come back. And hopefully I can continue the attack. Check on g3. Check Alina Lishlamba. La 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 bomba. Take on h7. I have this e7 pawn. Uh-oh. Okay, but I'm still okay, it seems. For the moment. For the moment, we are still okay. And now, oh. Well, he's going to lose on time anyway, it seems. Because it just doesn't have enough. Yeah, I blundered my queen on h8, which was kind of silly, yeah? Just a little bit, right? Well, I think we're going to finish today's Bullet Brawl right here, right now. And keep these things as teasers for all the other things here on our YouTube channel, as you know. Blitz with Squareology, very popular. We got a lot of chess news coming at you. If you haven't seen Kasparov's interview with Peter Doggers, the one and only, after Chess.com's acquisition of Chess Vibes, Peter Doggers is now on our team. And there's a lot of things going on. So chess news and chess games, analysis, Blitz with Squareology, Hack Attack. If you're not subscribing to our Twitch channel, you may regret that decision very soon. Check out some Hack Attack by International Master Thomas Rendell. And he really, really wants one more. Well, let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and play one more for everybody here. You guys just got all these references to all these awesome things going on the YouTube channel, but I am feeling frisky, and I want to keep winning. I know it's not really, if we're talking poker here, this would be the wrong decision as far as risk reward ratio, you know, meaning that I don't get a lot for winning these games on the rating point scale, whereas my opponent does. So as far as risk reward ratio goes, I'm risking it. But you know what they say, you got to get that biscuit. So I am risking it and hopefully going to get that biscuit. Well, there must have been some better way to handle that situation than the way that I did. But again, too late now to cry. Interesting. I'd like to just take on c3, but I won't. See if he wants a big trade. Aha, he doesn't. Uh-oh, I have to be very careful here. Now I have to take here, then take, then take. Maybe he'll play knight f4 actually. But we'll see if I can get another win here. I'd like to bring my queen into b3 after he plays knight f4. Yeah, he goes for this. I think I'm putting about as much pressure on the position as I possibly could expect after being down a pawn. Terrible, terrible opening. Let's go ahead and play a5. I expect rook d3 at some point here to be his plan, though maybe not the best plan by him, actually. All things considered, in the end, he has to be very careful, because now he is losing a piece. Though, even after that loss of that piece, I have to do some work to maintain this pin, I think. Should be very, very careful. Ooh, he finds a way to unpin it, but that blunders the rook. Okay. Well, let's play again till I lose, okay? So everyone here on this bullet brawl is getting a treat. The games will continue until I have lost. That is the deal for today. Okay, he wants to go into a Smith Morrow with the e5 pawn extended. Ooh, but now I'm just winning my pawn back, am I not? This isn't good for him. Not so good at all. I guess I'll take here. And give check and trade. And go after the isolated pawn. This will be the plan, yeah? He'll probably give check. Yeah, I don't really care though. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. I'm gonna play f3 next, most likely. Unless I can win a pawn somehow. Ooh, can I? I believe I do win a pawn here. A little bit of magic, a little bit of discovered chess magic, discovered tactics magic. Do you know how to do a discovered tactic? Well, you can now solve puzzles on Chess.com. 3 for free every single day. Look at that. That was like an infomercial. See how I just played into that? I know. It's like, oh, it's too good. It's unfair. Unfair right now, Danny. All right, we're going to take, we're going to shake and bake. And hopefully take advantage of this awkward king position, in addition to having to try to guard our pawn here. This is the goal. It's not going to be easy. We're going to come in hard, we're going to come in fast, and it will not be easy. We have to find some way to take advantage of his 7th rank. This is really the key. Whoa, snap dizzle. Did not see that coming. But at the very least, I took a pair of the rooks off the board. I'm not even sure that's a very least kind of statement. I just blundered the f-pawn. Did not really see that coming, but I'm going to take the risk and try to come over here. No, I'm not. No, I am not. But he doesn't really have anything to risk either. Can he play this way? Is he for real on that? I don't think that he can play this way. Well, I guess, look, he's actually getting back just in time, like a filthy, rotten head. Well, I can try to repeat, but he's going to reach 3-move repetition before he loses on time. Wow, he doesn't even lose a single a single second. That's kind of weird. So, anyway, give him a draw. Okay. Well, I haven't lost yet. That means the games continue on, due to my promise to all of you, the Chess.com fans, who want a Bullet Brawl marathon like they want Breaking Bad to continue, right? If you're looking for a new addiction to replace the addiction you currently had to Breaking Bad, well, I suggest you don't develop an actual addiction to meth. So if you're looking for an addiction that is not actually meth, maybe the only thing that could give you the thrill ride that was Breaking Bad, how about developing an addiction to Breaking Bad? You can go ahead and share that. You can go ahead and tweet that. You can also follow me on Twitter. But if you want to develop an addiction seriously, Bullet Brawls, I hear they're kind of addictive. So start following these shows very closely and get yourself addicted to an adrenaline rush, right? Because we're not learning anything, that's for sure. I don't think you learned anything via Breaking Bad either. So, lay off me. But it is fun. So here we go. I'm playing b5. I'm going to take back, and I'm going to play b4. I'm trying to expand on the queen side here. Ooh, that's a blunder. He's forgetting that his knight is hanging. Or he's not, and he's just being a genius. Well, like most radical ideas, he's either a genius or a silly head. And by silly head, I'm saying that because this is a PG show. Obviously, I might have been in favor of something else, but okay. Well, wow, that's interesting. Can he play this way? Again, I'm just going to go take another pawn. You know why? Because I'm a pinning fool. I don't know. They said that they told me that when I was in high school. Like, man, you can pin with the best of them. I was like, I know. It's weird. Anyway, we'll take here. I have a strong B pawn, so I'm just going to put it on B2. If he wants to trade queens, I guess we're just going to have to be okay with that. Okay, the main thing I like about it is now it seems that a lot of material is just coming off the board. And that cannot be bad for me. Okay, I would have actually liked to have done something even nastier. Would have liked to have gone Honey Badger on that and done something nasty. Nasty. Whoa. I just realized time is of the essence here. They're like, you just realized that? Okay, well, now what I need to do is go Hollywood on this. Oh no. That was not even fair. Oh wait, I've actually caught up on time just a little bit. I don't know that he can checkmate me in time. Wow. Well, I was completely winning that game, so do I have any shame? Absolutely not. No shame, only blame. That's what they say, but isn't credit and blame all smelling the same? Am I in a rhyme tear? Or do you not even care? I'm going to play a weird move, just to get him out of theory. I know he's going to get d5, but I don't really care. That's the positional reason why knight b5 is required, everybody. So I think if you back up some of these Bullet Brawls and slow it down and you're willing to take some time to review, some of these things can be a little educational. Why am I saying that? I don't know. Somebody recently told me that, hey, your Bullet Brawls are terrible. I don't learn anything. And you know what I had to say? I was like, you're right. I don't learn anything. So how could you learn anything? Right? Ooh. Interesting. I will happily make that transition. I don't believe it was the best idea for you, yeah? Right, love. Here we go. Nice. Now I'm going to take on b6, perhapsly. Perhapsly. Look at me. I just invented a word. Perhapsly. What was it? It was like perhaps and absolutely, maybe? That's what it was. That was the word combination that I was going for, I think, subconsciously. Perhapsly. Right, absolutely. There is no other word that highlights the beauty of the Australian accent other than absolutely. That word just does it all for me. Gets my giggles growing and my juices flowing. What? Can he play this way? Is this for real? No way. No way. What is going on here? If I take f7, he takes. I take c8, he takes h2. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on here. Oh, wait. Forgot town. Forgot that I'm just blundering away a piece because I have a back rank issue. Well, that's slightly frustrating, to say the least. Well, that was really, really irritating, to be honest with you, because I was, once again, on the way. I was in pretty good shape in that particular game. So, it's irritating when that kind of thing happens, for sure. Well, now I am simply in trouble. And by simply in trouble, I mean completely lost. Whoa. That was kind of silly of him. Oh, I'm just losing on time, that's why. Well, I think we're going to have to call it there. I could go on for a while here in these games. But as I said, I would play till I lost. That was a disappointing way to lose. I'm sure you're all as disappointed as I am. For the first time ever, you find yourself actually rooting for Danny because you wanted the show to go on. But not today, kids. Today, everything comes to an end, as all good things must, before we can have new beginnings. Follow me on Twitter, join Chess.com, and I will see you around in the big city.